After a breakup, there's one question that can haunt people for months, sometimes for years. And it's not, why did we break up? It's this: did they ever really love me? Because if the answer is no, then what were all those conversations? What about the late night calls, the affection, the future plans, the I love you? Were they lying? Were you fooling yourself? Did you imagine the whole relationship? If you've ever asked yourself those questions, I want you to listen carefully, because this one matters. As the Heartbreak guy, I hear this almost every week. Someone sits across from me and says, "Daniel, I don't even know what's real anymore." And I understand why. Because when someone leaves you in a cold, confusing, or avoidant way, your brain doesn't just grieve, it starts investigating. It replays every memory, every message, every kiss, every promise, looking for the moment where it all became fake. Here's what I've learned. Most of the time, you didn't imagine it. That's important. People often think if they left, then none of it was real. Life isn't that simple. Human beings aren't that simple. Something can be deeply real and still not last. That's one of the hardest truths of adulthood. Someone can genuinely love you and still not know how to sustain a healthy relationship. Someone can mean every word when they say it and still pull away later. Someone can care deeply and still not have the emotional capacity to stay close. Those things can exist together, and I know that's frustrating because your brain wants a simple answer. Either they loved me or they didn't. Sometimes the truth lives somewhere in the middle. Here's something else. A lot of people don't question the relationship because of how it began. They question it because of how it ended. If someone leaves honestly, with kindness, with respect, you still hurt, but your reality stays intact. When someone leaves through silence, mixed signals, disappearing, coming back, acting warm one day and distant the next, your nervous system gets completely thrown off. And that's when people start asking, did I imagine everything? Probably not. You don't accidentally build a deep attachment. You don't accidentally bond with someone for months or years. Something real happened. The better question isn't was it real? The better question is, was it stable? Because those are not the same thing. Something can be incredibly intense without being emotionally sustainable. And that's where so many people get trapped. They confuse intensity with security, but they're different. Intensity can feel unbelievable. Butterflies, passion, long conversations, missing each other constantly, wanting each other all the time. That doesn't automatically mean the relationship has the structure to survive. Now, here's a painful truth. Sometimes people love you through the limits of their own emotional capacity. They love receiving your comfort, your attention, your understanding, your warmth. But when the relationship starts requiring consistency, accountability, repair, vulnerability, they fall apart. That doesn't necessarily mean they never loved you. It may mean their love couldn't grow into the kind of relationship you needed. There's a huge difference. And here's what I want you to take away from this. Stop asking, was it real? Start asking, was it healthy enough for the life I want? Because even if the answer is yes, they really did love me, that still doesn't automatically mean they were capable of giving you the relationship you deserve. Those are two different questions, and one of them is much more important. If you're stuck replaying every memory, questioning your judgment, or trying to figure out whether the relationship was real, I'd like to invite you to join my Skool community. This isn't just another online group. It's a community of people who truly understand heartbreak, avoidant relationships, anxious attachment, trauma bonds, and everything that comes with them. It's a place where you can ask questions, share your thoughts, talk about your struggles, celebrate your progress, and connect with like-minded people who are committed to healing and building healthier relationships. Every month, I'll also be teaching 3 live 90-minute workshops where we'll go much deeper into these topics than I ever can here in these videos. We'll learn together, answer questions together, and support one another as we grow. Membership is just $99 per month. If you're ready to stop trying to heal alone and become part of a community that's committed to real healing and real growth, I'd love to have you with us. You'll find the link below. I'm Daniel Michael, the Heartbreak Guy, and remember this: the most important question isn't whether they loved you, it's whether the relationship gave you the kind of love you deserved.